Welcome to Story Time. Tonight's bedtime story is called The Old Wise Elephant's Gentle Journey. Let the peaceful steps of the wise elephant carry you through quiet forests and soft, sandy plains, leading you to a place of calm and rest. Listen closely, and you might just find yourself drifting into a deep, peaceful sleep. Deep in the heart of the vast savanna, under the warm golden light of the setting sun, lived an old elephant named Isha. Her skin was thick and wrinkled from many years of wandering across the Great Plains, and her large, gentle eyes held the wisdom of countless sunsets. Isha was known far and wide for her calm demeanor and quiet strength. The younger animals often came to her for advice, seeking her wise counsel. The savanna was a peaceful place, where the grass waved gently in the breeze, and the sky stretched endlessly above, painted with soft hues of pink and orange as the day faded into evening. Isha loved this time of day most of all, when the world seemed to slow down, and everything became still and quiet. One evening, after a long day of wandering, Isha decided to take a slow, peaceful walk across the plains. She moved with graceful, deliberate steps, her large feet making soft, muffled sounds on the earth. The warm wind blew through the tall grass, carrying with it the scent of distant flowers and fresh rain. As Isha walked, she felt the soft pull of the earth beneath her, grounding her with every step. The sky above was slowly darkening, and as the stars began to twinkle one by one, Isha felt a deep sense of peace settle over her. She knew this land well, having traveled across it many times, and yet each journey felt new and beautiful in its own way. The sounds of the savanna at night were quiet and soothing, gentle whispers of the wind, the soft rustling of leaves, and the occasional chirp of a distant bird. As Isha continued her walk, she came across a small watering hole. The water was calm and clear, reflecting the stars and the crescent moon above. Isha paused by the water's edge, dipping her trunk in and taking a slow, refreshing drink. The cool water felt soothing after the warmth of the day, and the soft ripples it made as she drank were like a gentle lullaby. Nearby, a group of young elephants played in the water, splashing and laughing with joy. They noticed Isha and stopped their playful splashes, trotting over to her side. Isha, one of the young elephants, asked, "Will you tell us a story tonight?" Isha smiled kindly, her wise eyes twinkling in the moonlight. "Of course," she said in her soft, gentle voice. "Come, sit by the water, and I will tell you a story of long ago." The young elephants settled down by her side, their ears flapping gently as they got comfortable. The night air was cool, and the stars above seemed to twinkle even brighter, as if they too were listening to the story. Once, many years ago, Isha began, there was a great elephant who lived in a land far from here. He was known for his strength and courage, but most of all, for his kindness. This elephant, much like all of us, loved to wander the plains and the forests, but he did so with a purpose, to help those in need, wherever they may be. Isha's voice was soft and rhythmic, like the gentle sway of the trees in the wind. As she spoke, the young elephants listened closely, their eyes growing heavy with the calming tones of her words. One day, Isha continued, this wise elephant came across a young lion who had lost his way. The lion was scared and alone, unsure of how to return to his family. The wise elephant did not hesitate. He offered the young lion his strength and his wisdom, guiding him through the thick forest and across the wide plains. Together, they traveled under the stars, moving slowly and carefully, until the young lion was reunited with his family. Isha paused for a moment, letting the soft sound of the water fill the silence. The young elephants were quiet, their eyelids drooping as they imagined the wise elephant and the young lion walking side by side under the starry sky. The wise elephant did not need thanks, Isha said softly. For him, the joy was in the journey itself, the slow, peaceful steps, the quiet moments of connection, and the knowledge that kindness, above all else, was the greatest strength. The young elephants sighed softly, their eyes fluttering closed as they leaned against one another. Isha watched them with a gentle smile, her heart full of warmth. The story she had told was not just one of the past, it was a story that lived on in the quiet moments of the present, in the peace of the savanna, and in the hearts of those who wandered slowly and thoughtfully through life. As the young elephants began to drift off to sleep, Isha looked up at the sky. The moon was high now, casting a soft silver light over the land, and the stars glittered like diamonds against the deep blue velvet of the night. The world was calm, wrapped in a blanket of stillness and peace. Isha felt her own body relax as she lay down beside the young elephants. The earth beneath her was cool and comforting, and the gentle breeze whispered through the grass like a soft lullaby. She closed her eyes, feeling the weight of the day lift from her shoulders. Her breathing slowed, deep and steady, as the peaceful night wrapped around her like a soft, warm blanket. The savannah was quiet now, with only the soft rustling of the grass and the distant song of the wind. The animals had all settled in for the night, each finding their own place of rest. The lions curled up under the shade of the trees, the birds tucked into their nests, and the elephants, with their gentle hearts and wise spirits, rested peacefully under the stars. As Isha drifted off to sleep, she knew that tomorrow would bring another journey, another day of slow, thoughtful wandering through the savannah. But for now, she was content to rest, to let the night carry her into a deep, peaceful sleep, just as it did for all the creatures of the land. That was the old wise elephant's gentle journey. May Isha's peaceful steps guide you into a restful sleep, where dreams are soft and kind. Thank you for joining us tonight on Storytime. Sweet dreams, and good night.